Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you've had a blessed one. Tell me something good. Make sure that you subscribe. That way you're updated with more videos, as they will keep coming in. Make sure you like and you comment down below, whether you have a topic you want me to talk about, or just tell me, your feedback. It'd be highly appreciated. I wanted to talk about, doubting yourself. Most of us, we doubt ourselves. This is natural. But why do we doubt ourselves? What is it that, keeps us from growing? Or what is it that makes us think that we can't proceed in our growth? One thing is fear. And I've talked about fear in my past videos. And I've mentioned how fear is just a fact of not knowing. We become very afraid of the next step, or anxious or stressed out, because we don't know what's going to happen. We can't predict the future, right? Though we may put our action and our determination, our motives, our passion behind what we do, that doesn't guarantee that what we want to happen is going to happen, especially not at the time that we want it to. A lot of times we want something really fast. We want it now. We want to see the results. We want to see the accomplishments. But we don't see that because we're stuck on, okay, why is it not happening? Why do I not see it? Am I really going to be able to get through this? And this all comes, from not knowing. This all comes from that fear. And you start to doubt yourself. You start to doubt yourself and you ask yourself, am I really doing good? Is this even worth it? Is this even going to take me where I need to go in life? Should I even keep going? Should I stop? What's our next steps? I don't know, you might compare yourself to someone else. Try to seek information from someone else. But people aren't going to tell you the right thing. Why? Because they don't know either. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what you need to do in order to make your goals become reality. Some might have a blueprint that worked for them or they learned about, but everybody's life is different. And just because you're following the same career path as someone doesn't mean that you're going to go through the same avenues. That person might meet someone that you haven't met and learn something from them. Even though the end goal is the same, the journey is going to be completely different. And so it is not worth it to go out and try and seek advice from someone, or, try and compare yourself to someone. Now, don't get me wrong, it can benefit you in some way, but, what is that really going to do for you if you can't even push yourself to, pull through and do what you have to do? And this is why I say it's not worth it, because you're going to take in all this knowledge, and what are you going to do with it? It's like that saying, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. So, what do we have to do in order to stop doubting ourselves? Well, you have to look within, because there is something there that is not allowing you to move forward. There's something there that is, scaring you away. Something there that is preventing you from allowing yourself to receive what you want. Because it's all there. Whatever we want at any given time, it's there for us. We just have to allow ourselves to take it in and to receive it. But the thing is, don't get where we need to go because we don't allow ourselves. We're doubting ourselves. We're scared. We're not confident enough in our actions. We're not confident enough that we have gone through the necessary things, it took in order to build the courage and the character to move forward. Why do you feel like that? Maybe because you're comparing yourself. You're comparing yourself to other people and you feel like you're behind. You feel like you're not good enough. So how do you stop this? Like I said, you look within. Because you won't find your strength out in the world. You won't find character. You won't find anything in the world that's going to help you out. Once you look out in the world, now you're comparing yourself and now you're trying to follow. Now you're trying to be like someone else. How can you be like someone else when no one is like you? You must stop that immediately. You must stop seeking advice from the outside world and look for the answers within. Within, you're going to find that character that you need. You're going to find that courage. You're going to find your strength, your weaknesses. And now you're building a blueprint for yourself. Now you're starting to learn, okay, so this is what I can do. I mean, I can do anything, but this is what I can do at the current moment. What can I do within that's going to help me, build up in order to keep on pushing forward, in order to keep on climbing these stairs? Because, these stairs, they start off small, but they start growing bigger. So you have to start taking, bigger steps. It all starts with baby steps. But now you're an adult, and now you got to take bigger steps. Bigger steps towards your goals. That doesn't mean rush through everything. Rush through life, try to jump around and skip things. No, you must take each day at a time. And do what? And look within. So each day you look within and you try and see what are things that are not allowing you to move forward. And each day you start working on those things. Baby steps. And then you build up. And once you start building up, now you got some momentum going. And your goal is to not stop that momentum. Because let's say this. There's a big gap, right? Right here. Now if you're just from the standing point trying to jump over, it's going to be a little difficult, right? So you're not as confident. But when you start getting a momentum going and you start running to this gap, you could jump a lot further. So what do we want to do? We want to keep that momentum going. We want to keep on believing in ourselves, keep on trusting ourselves that we do have the ability to get the job done, that we do have the power and the courage to push forward, that we do have the ambition, we do have the strengths necessary, and the weaknesses, because weaknesses help us out as well. They're not just irrelevant. They help us out to understand where we need to work on, and they let us know our limitations, and they let us know, okay, this is my limit. Let me push a little further. Let me push past this limit, because we can all do that. We're right here. This is our standard. We can keep on pushing our standards up, and in doing so, we keep on growing within. We're strengthening our soul, strengthening our mindset, our core. And you get to a point where you don't need to doubt yourself, because you've been through the necessary obstacles in life, in order to build that courage within, in order to say, man, I've gone through so much, this piece of cake. But it all starts within. And every video I'm going to make, I'm going to mention looking within. Because, this is my blueprint. This is all of our blueprints, really. We come into this world, you know, and from Adam and Eve, we started looking out into the world, started getting things from the world, the wrong things. And it was a bad decision because why? We didn't listen to ourselves within. God didn't speak to Eve from, the outside, from the sky. He spoke to her from within, because that is where our spirit lies. But she didn't listen to herself. She started listening to the outside things. And that is what we have to change. We have to start looking within. Because within we'll find everything. Jesus said, "Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added onto you." Where is that kingdom? That lies within us. So what He really meant was, look within and find all the glory, find heaven, find all the righteousness within, because it is there. And stop looking in the outside world. All these things that you want, the courage, the happiness, the abundant life, it's all within. You just have to tap into that and keep a consistent connection with that, with your inner self, with your higher self. And start to renew yourself. And once you do that, no one can tell you nothing. But it all starts with one step, and that is looking within. Once you do that, there won't be a single day where you'll doubt yourself again. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you've been enjoying the content, and subscribe, comment down below what you think of this video. And remember, baby steps will build into bigger steps. And you're gonna keep momentum going. Man, it's a beautiful life. Start to look within to see that. But like I said, that's all I got for you guys today. And I'll catch you on the next one. Tell me something good. Peace.